My name's Steve Yoakum. I'm 58 years old. I farm here, cattle farm. I've been doing this my whole life. The original farm was purchased by my grandfather in 37 or 38. And what drew him to this part of the country was a source of fresh water. He was amazed at it from the stories I was told. When he passed, it went to my father and his brother, of which my father took it over. I had my heart set on joining the military. I guess you could say I wanted to follow my father's footsteps. He served in the Army during the Second World War. But when I graduated, I was only 17, and my father wouldn't sign for me. Why? The only reason he would give me is, if that's what you want to do when you're 18, you go ahead and do it. Well, as life goes, next thing you know, you're 20 years old, 25, 30, then all of a sudden it dawned on me, I really like what I'm doing. My daughter Rachel was born in August of 1990, and I guess since the time she was big enough to tag along, she's been with me. She always seemed like she liked it. I didn't try to force it on her. In fact, I encouraged her to do other things. And I always tried to impress upon her to go to college. I'll never forget the day she left. If it had been up to me, I didn't want to see her go, because she and I were partners. I was at a loss there for a few days when she left.
I didn't want to go to college. I didn't want to leave. I wanted to stay here, but I did go. I went to Missouri State in Springfield and got my bachelor's in agricultural business, and then went on to get my master's from Missouri State as well in natural and applied sciences. I'm married to my husband Joe. We've been married a little over 2 years now, and we have one daughter named Cora, who's a little over 3 months old.
I've never pressured her or indicated to her in any way that she had to do this. I always hoped she would. I just wanted her to come to it on her own. If she did, it was fine. If she didn't, that was fine too.
As I was growing up, it was always my dream to be a farmer and to live here. I just knew it was something I wanted to do. I loved the cattle, loved the calves, loved being outside, loved everything about it. And it never really changed as I got older.
I was happy when she wanted to stay here and take this on. And I hope we can pass it on to my granddaughter. And hopefully she will have the same love of the land and love of nature, the outdoors. For Alice Hopkins. And we're gonna do our best to make her a farm girl. Ozark Regional Land Trust helped me purchase this piece of property next to me here. The only access to that property was through the middle of my current farm. Had I not been able to purchase that, it could have been bought by one of our local canoe rentals, possibly. Made a big campground, in which case, on holiday weekends or any given weekend, there could have been hundreds of cars coming through here. And it would have been a big loss in the overall operation had I not been able to purchase that property. And the only reason I was able to purchase it was Ozark Regional Land Trust. They stepped in and we were able to get it bought. I think Ozark Regional Land Trust, I think the Conservation Department, I think both of them are doing good jobs. They're out there actively trying to help the landowners. But I do believe that given the opportunity, given the tools, and given a little bit of help, the American farmer will make the right choice to preserve our resources. Because there is no one more passionate about the ground that he owns than the American farmer.